Hey, what is up, everybody? I am Jason, and you're watching my channel, Micro Investor. All right, so in this video, I want to talk to you guys about JD.com. Ticker symbol JD. This is a Chinese stock. It is the largest online retailer in China and also the largest retailer in China as well. They have over 180,000 employees. So this is a giant, massive company. So let's get to it. So with the trade war, we hear a little bit here and there about things getting better, but ultimately we haven't come to anything where both sides are happy. And JD has definitely been affected by the trade war. If we look at JD stock, it was at over $50 a share at one point in 2018. But as 2018 went on, JD stock started to crash. And by the end of 2018, JD stock had lost well over half its value. Then, going into 2019, JD stock was trading for around $22 a share. Then if we go to where we're at right now, towards the end of the year, JD stock is trading at $33.25. So let's talk about a little bit of the information that JD provides for us on their website. So according to their website, 90% of their sales comes from mobile devices. They have over 330 million active customers, 650 plus warehouses, and they bring in $67.2 billion US dollars in revenue. But if we dig deeper into the company, we'll see that some of the largest owners of JD are Tencent, who is the largest video game company in the world, but also a big backer in a lot of the companies that I like to talk about, like Tesla, Neo, etc. But the one big one also on here is Walmart, who owns 12% of JD. So JD is very similar to a lot of different big companies like Walmart, Amazon, and Alibaba. But what makes JD so interesting is where they're at with logistics. Very much like Amazon, where Amazon pretty much can promise 2 days for a lot of their items. Well, JD, what they try to do is they try to promise 1 day shipping on a lot of their stuff. And they have their own logistics company where they can do this stuff. But what makes the 1 day thing so crazy for JD is China has 1.4 billion people. So that's a pretty big thing to try to say when there's that big of a population and China is that big of a country. But they're also using drones from 650 plus warehouse locations, so I'm sure that probably helps out a little bit. So with JD's customers buying 90% of their products from their smartphones, that gets me to another thing, because here in the United States, of course, smartphones have changed people's lives. It's definitely changed, teenagers forever. But in China, it's a much different thing because, China has such a large population, 1.4 billion people. And in these big cities, it's a lot more crowded. So it's very easy and very convenient nowadays for people in China to just buy their products and get them sent. And they're getting pretty much everything sent, to their house. Whereas, here in the United States, we have options to just go, get in our cars and go drive to the store or whatever if we need something. But in China, it's, a lot of that stuff's kind of hard for some people because they're probably not in the best place to do that or whatever. So having, a company like JD that can get them stuff the next day, that really helps them out. And China is much more further ahead in with their smartphones than we are here, because we're still trying to get into 5G, but in China, they're already in 5G. They already have a lot of phones that are in 5G. And pretty much if you go on JD, you'll see that every smartphone that they're trying to sell is actually a 5G phone. So let's go back to me analyzing the stock. So year after year, JD has grown in revenue. I can only see JD continuing to grow in revenue, as it is just such a simple way of life right now for people in China to just buy things on their smartphone and get it next day. And not only that, JD is looking to expand their territories and branch their business out into Europe and be dominant there. So with all that and the fact that at one time in 2018, JD stock was trading at over $50 a share, I can only expect once this whole trade war fiasco gets solved that JD stock is going to be worth a lot more. But obviously, I'm very bullish on JD, and that's just my opinion. But I'm very curious to know what you guys think. So let me know how you feel about JD. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I have new videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video coming very soon. Thank you.